Come in.
Was that James that just drove away?
Yes, it was.
He seemed in an awful hurry.
It's because he was angry.
Why?
Because we had it out.
About what?
The kids. Specifically little Eric.
What's the matter with Eric?
Well, apparently he didn't take the news very well when he found out that Brooke and James were going to be married.
Is that what you were arguing about?
No. When I asked Brooke how the kids reacted, she told me they were thrilled.
She lied.
That's right.
Well, why are you arguing with James? It seems to me that Brooke's the one you should have the conversation with.
Oh, I did. But James should have known better, Mother.
Oh, no, honey, wait.
He's a psychiatrist. Dad and I should have been informed of this the moment it happened.
And what did James say to that?
He didn't agree.
Maybe he's right. And maybe your anger is misdirected. I mean, after all, Brooke is the one that told you the lie. Why are you letting her off the hook so easily?
Senorita, you have a visitor.
I do?
He say his name is Sly.
Sly?
From a place called Bikini.
Oh, Sly. Maria, can you just tell him I'm practicing?
Jessica, he came all the way from Malibu.
All right. Tell him to come in.
That was you playing that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a cat swallowed a hairball or something.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. That was great.
Liar. How sweet.
What?
Your friend. She gave you that rose, didn't she? I guess she would after you gave her mine.
It's a nice color, isn't it?
If you like purple.
They call it sterling silver.
How nice for them.
It symbolizes repentance.
Repentance?
The color purple.
What does she have to be repentant about?
Nothing. This rose isn't from her. It's from me. To you. I'm sorry, Ivana.
Just answer the question, Sheila. Did you or didn't you leave the office any time yesterday?
I don't know. I must have to use the restroom.
No, I'm not talking about the restroom. I'm talking about the building. Did you leave the Forrester building at all?
What's the big deal, Brooke?
Sheila, you're being evasive.
I'm not being evasive.
Well, then just answer the question.
All right. No, I did not leave the building.
Not once?
Not once.
You're lying, Sheila. You left the building. I know that for a fact. Why? Why are you lying?
I'm not. I was in the office all day trying to fix the computer.
Connor told me he saw you pulling into the Forrester parking lot.
Connor.
Yes. He was parking his car and he saw you. He is certain it was you. Now tell me, Sheila. Tell me why you lied to me.
Connor might have thought it was me, but it wasn't.
He was positive.
I was in the office all day.
I don't believe you, Sheila.
Well, what can I say?
You can tell me the truth.
I am.
No, you're not. But the question is, why are you lying?
Brooke.
Do you know what my fiance thinks?
Yes. I do know what your fiance thinks, and it's ridiculous. I had nothing to do with that doctor's death, and to stand here and have you hint that I'm... My God.
Well, then tell me where you went, Sheila. Tell me. I know you went out of the building. Now, where the hell did you go?
I'm not letting Brooke off the hook.
Sounds to me as though you are.
Mother Warwick would have swept this whole thing under the rug. And I never would have known how upset those kids were if Brooke hadn't come to me with that.
The kids? You mean Bridget is upset as well?
No, she's too young.
Well, then don't make it to be more than what it is.
I don't think I am making it more than it should be.
Honey, Eric adores James. You can see that. Now, maybe he's not going to call him Daddy at this point in his life, but eventually it's going to come around to that. I think you just have to trust James with this. I want to ask you something.
What?
About Jessica.
Oh, did she tell you I gave her the grand tour?
Yes, and I guess she was quite ahead.
You bet. Everybody at Forrester liked her.
Especially a certain young man?
What I did the other day was so totally stupid. I mean, I still can't believe it. I ought to be caned.
It hurt me, Dylan.
I know it did.
When I picked out that rose, I thought of you. I wanted you to have it. I thought it would be special.
It was.
But then you gave it to another girl.
Ivana, please, please, I want you to forgive me for that. I mean, it was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But I will make it up to you. I will. In the meantime, I hunted all over town for this particular color. I would have bought you a dozen if I could have afforded it.
It's beautiful.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hi, gorgeous. What's up?
Something I want you to have.
Oh, yeah?
From me to you.
Wow.
Maybe I'll see you after work?
Yeah, right. I'll look for you.
Okay. Bye.
So, what brings you by?
Just in the neighborhood.
Beverly Hills?
What? You haven't heard of me, Sly Donovan, personal trainer to the stars?
Oh, yeah, right.
No, I am serious. Here, check out the guns. Rock solid. Go ahead.
Did you stop it? So, what's your real name anyway? I mean, I'm sure it isn't Sly.
Sly is all you need to know.
You don't want to tell me.
I just did. It's Sly.
No, it isn't. You're ashamed of your name. You know, that's the problem out here. Image. You're really hung up on it, aren't you?
Nope, not me.
Then why won't you tell me your name? I'm waiting.
All right, okay, fine. No, image doesn't mean anything to me anyway. All right, it's, Sluggo.
What did you say?
Sluggo. I was named after my uncle. Sluggo.
Sluggo?
Somebody at Forrester has the hots for Jessica?
He gave her a rose.
Who is it?
Well, I thought you were going to tell me.
I have no idea.
Oh.
She didn't mention a name or a department?
No, you know she wouldn't. She wouldn't want anybody to think that she might care, but I could see that she does.
Well, what do you know? Maybe things are finally starting to happen.
I hope so.
Why do you say it like that?
Oh, because she's so shut down, you know. She's so vulnerable. Here the boy went and gave her a rose, and she tossed it in the wastepaper basket. And when I came back up to the room later, she'd taken it out and put it up on her bureau.
Huh. Well, I guess she's gonna be fine.
You know, teenagers have so much they have to handle these days. I don't know. I worry about it. You know, all those pressures, AIDS and all this violence that's going on in the school. I think about you four, and I think to myself, I wonder if you would have survived these kinds of pressures.
Something tells me that we would have been just fine.
I guess. But I look at her, and my heart just goes out to her. I want her just to live life. And I thought that this boy might just be the step in the right direction.
Dylan, your mouth is hanging open.
I don't believe you did that.
How did it feel?
Do you know how much that cost?
Oh, a lot, I hope.
That rose was $10. A single rose.
I'll remember to tell Jimmy that tonight.
You know, that was cruel.
And what you did wasn't.
I apologized. I was trying to make it up to you.
And that's supposed to make everything better.
You are something else.
I do believe I hurt you. Or was it just your ego I bruised? Yeah, that's probably more like it.
Why don't you just go back to whatever it was you were doing? I have work to do.
So, how's Jessica?
What?
The boss's niece. Can't blame a guy for blowing off someone like me for an opportunity like that. I'm just a peon. She's family. Didn't stand a chance, did I?
Come on, I was kidding about that.
Oh, sure. It's like a... It's beautiful.
I was joking. My real name is not Sluggo.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Sluggo. I mean, it's a perfectly nice name. What'd they call you for short? Slug.
Okay, all right. Well, at least I got you to laugh.
Yeah, you sure did that.
So, how about tonight?
What?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I made plans for us over at the Bikini to meet up with some guys.
Us?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Sly, I hardly know you.
Come on, I'm not asking you to elope.
Look, really, I don't think...
Look, you had a good laugh over my name. Haha. So now you owe me a favor, right?
Oh, well, I'm busy tonight.
Okay, well, you better be available tomorrow night because I'm going to show up at your front door.
Sly...
8 o'clock. Better be there.
Sly, wait.
Please.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'll tell you where I went.
Then you're admitting that you did leave the building.
Yes.
And that you lied.
Yes.
Why, Sheila?
Oh, Brooke, please. Would you please just hear me out? Please? Just hear me out on this.
There is nothing going on between me and Jessica. I just met her.
Must have made some impression to give her my rose.
What do you want? You want me to beg? Do you want me to get on my hands and knees and beg for forgiveness?
I want you to be sincere.
Oh, my apology wasn't sincere enough.
I went all over town looking for this purple rose. Cost me a bundle. What kind of an apology is that?
Oh, I am so glad you and I don't work at the same desk.
Between you and your ego, there wouldn't be enough room.
I'll bet you've done this before, haven't you? What is it, your signature? You give a guy a rose and then you beat him over the head when he doesn't respond the way you want him to? I didn't ask for the rose, sweetheart. You gave it to me. It was a gift, and with a whole lot of strings attached, I can see.
Are you actually standing there trying to make what you did justifiable?
How many times do I have to tell you it's the first and last time I will ever do something like that? It was wrong, it was tacky, but hey, I'm not perfect.
Well, at least we agree on something.
Oh, very clever. I'm in a battle of wits with an unarmed woman.
You're a creep.
And you are a jealous little power-hungry control freak who thinks the whole world owes her a beach house in Malibu.
You don't know me from nothing.
Oh, I should be so lucky.
Oh, go ahead, hurt me. Does that make you feel good?
What do you want? Another apology? Another rose? Tell me.
I want the same thing I wanted when I walked in here. I want sincerity, Dylan. I wonder if you know what that means.
What do you want from me, Ivana? A public flogging? Okay, sorry, I blundered the apology. I'm not used to apologizing. Most guys aren't.
Oh, don't use being a man as your excuse. That doesn't cut it with me.
What does cut it with you? A razor blade to my wrist?
I am not unreasonable, so don't make it sound like I am.
And I'm not a complete boob, so stop laying that on me.
All right, I'll stop.
So will I.
Let's have another fight.
You are too much.
The reason I told you I left the office when in fact I didn't for about an hour is because of where I went.
And where was that?
Shopping.
Shopping?
Well, Eric's birthday is coming up. I'm sure you're aware of that.
So you went shopping for Eric's birthday present?
Yes.
Sheila, why did you have to lie about that?
Because of the office. All the problems with the computer. All those dresses that you wanted me to catalog. I didn't want you to think that I was taking time. But this birthday is so important to me, Brooke. You know what Eric and I have been going through lately. I really need to get him something very significant. You don't believe me.
Sheila, how am I supposed to know when you're telling the truth?
Well, where else would I have gone? Oh, God, please. You don't think that I had anything to do with that horrible thing that happened to Dr. Garvin. You can't. Please tell me that you don't. I haven't seen the man in over a year, Brooke. Why would I go to his office and then suddenly push him off his balcony? My God. Why am I the enemy? What have I done to you? Stephanie and James, they hate me. But God, please, not you. Please, don't let them poison you against me. I know that you love James, and I respect that now. Because you're my friend. You're the only friend that I've got. So don't abandon me, Brooke. Please. Don't abandon me.